This is question number 10, June 2004, and it's a very popular question. It comes a lot often, and it's a bit confusing for many students. So let's try to solve this. That they gave you a table here, and they said that this is bus travel and rail travel. So you have bus travel and rail travel here, and they're asking us that what would be the change in the volume, which means quantity, volume of rail travel resulting from a 1% increase in bus fares. In other words, this is another question of elasticity, but this time around they're asking us about XED, which is the cross elasticity of demand for a good, which simply is percentage change in quantity of, let's say, in this case, they're asking us about volume of rail travels, of quantity of rail travel over percentage change in increase in bus fares, so price of bus fares. So the first thing we need to do is need to know how to read this table. So when you're reading this table, this is like you look at first this side, which is bus travel, and you should read this like that bus travel with respect to the price of bus travel. So demand for bus travel with respect to the price of bus travel would mean it's this value is a PED of bus travel, and no wonder it's negative because elasticity of demand is always negative. Similarly, rail travel or demand for rail travel with respect to the price of rail travel would mean we're looking at this value, okay, where we're looking at a minus 0.43, which is basically your PED of rail travel. Now then, what about these two values? So let's look at them. So basically, demand for bus travel, which is demand for bus travel with respect to the price of rail travel, we're looking at this value. Okay, so we're looking at this value, and that would be an XED of bus travel. Similarly, the last value is demand for rail travel with respect to the price of bus travel. We're looking at this value. So therefore, this is my XED of rail travel, and that's exactly what they're looking for, because they're asking us what is the XED of rail travel. So I'm going to say my XED of rail travel is actually positive 0.16, and I'm going to plug that in this formula. So positive 0.16 is equal to percentage change in quantity. That's what we need to know. So let's call it X over percentage change in price. Price is changing by 1%. So my value would be X would be, which is your volume of rail travel, would be 1%, 0.16 times 1%, which is going to be 0.16%, or A.